Good Thursday morning, guys. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. One more day until the weekend gets here, so kind of happy for the weekend get here. It's been a long week. Didn't do too much yesterday. Tuesday afternoon, I went for a little walk, and when I was walking, I stepped in the hole and almost um, twisted my ankle, but uh, luckily enough, I didn't. I got away, and you know, I stepped in the hole and kind of, did a little tweak on it, but it didn't do too much. I was able to complete my walk, um, so thank goodness I didn't sprain it too bad. So then when I come back, I made sure I stayed away from where that uh, hole was. I seen how big it was when I come back. I didn't pay too much attention to it, when I was going out, but second time I did, and it's a fairly substantial hole. It needs to be fixed, but where I live at, I don't know if it'll be fixed. There's a lot of holes and things in the parking lot, and um, people just dodge them every day when they're coming in or going out and whatnot. Um, I hope everybody come through last night's storm's all right. Far, far as I know, there's no damage around where I live at. But I was watching my favorite news channel last night, 32 WLKY, out of Louisville, Kentucky. And the guy on there, Jay Cardosi, said there's like a straight line winds that went through and peeled the roof off a house over in Campbellsburg, Indiana. And he showed a picture of it, and it's pretty damaged. They're going to take a lot of work to get that all straightened out and get a new roof put back up on that house. Thankfully, he said there was no injuries, so thank the Lord for that. And um, I'm just glad, I pray that nobody was hurt around when they went through. I haven't heard anything about any tornadoes going through, but they've been talking about them, but haven't seen anybody or heard of any that's gone through anywhere. Ain't none of the been no weather warnings or anything like that about tornadoes going through. So hopefully this will be a year that none goes. I think there's several went through last year in the Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska area and done some damage. But so far this year, I haven't heard of any. But it's still early in the tornado season, so we'll just pray that if they do, um, not too much damage done and not too many loss of life going on. Other than that, not doing a whole lot, just sitting in my chair watching it rain. I don't think it's raining right now. I was out in a lot, or I stepped out on my deck and didn't realize it was raining, but I got a little wet, but that's all right. I mean, it was nothing major, just little sprinkles. There's um, sunset that the sun was coming through the clouds after it stormed, and I wanted to get a picture of it, so it was kind of cool looking. Just another one of God's things, Oh, he's always in control. Never doubt him. Never doubt the Lord. Another thing I wanted to touch on the other day, this vlog. I sitting here and I heard one of my neighbors talking about they just got come in from getting pulled over by the local police, because they were talking on the cell phone and end up getting a ticket for seatbelt violation and being on the cell phone. So I think he was complaining to one of his friends is like $175 for both of them, and I I was thinking to myself, well, dude, I hate to see that you got into that, but you did it. So hopefully that wasn't the only thing they stopped him for, the seatbelt and a cell phone, but that's all I could hear him talking about. So it's going to cost him. So I hope it's worth it. And whoever the cop was, he must not have had anything to do. Well, they always say end of the months when they're hitting people the hardest because they got to get their quotas in. So maybe that's what he was doing, um, getting his quota for the month. But I had a couple friends that were police officers, and I used to ask him about that, and he said that was far from the truth. They don't do that to people. So who knows? Who knows what they do? But some people, depends on who you talk to. Some people say they just do it to get their quotas and get see who gets to write the most tickets out on the department. But if you don't do anything, to give them cause to pull you over, then maybe one day they'll miss their quotas and not get them in. Something was stinging me, and there's nothing there. I still haven't found anything to kill these ants. I don't know if I'd mentioned before, but one day this week, the bug guy was in here to spray for the ants and what other issues people are having, but he asked me if I was having any issues with anything. I said, the only thing I've got problems with ants. I told him I'll put the cinnamon down, and that's not helping. And he sprayed around my door, but whatever it was, it smelled sweet, and it still ain't taking care of the ants. And they're still playing in my cinnamon, so it's not driving them away. I got I posted a message on Facebook a little while back and asking people for suggestions, and I got one from my younger brother what to do. So I'm gonna try that and see if that helps. I mean, I take suggestions from anybody on how to get rid of them because I mean they're not bad, but I just get tired looking at them and crawling on me. And what really peed me off about them one night, I was cooking, and where I set my spatula down, I looked and one came crawling across my stove, and I thought, no, this is not going to work. So I put my thumb on him and got him and dropped him into hot water in my sink. So, but that's usually what I do. I usually pick them up and kill them right away. I think I see one crawling towards my satellite box, so I'll have to get him here in a few minutes. Kill him. But other than that, I'm not doing too much today. May step outside here after a while and see what the weather's like. And looks like it's going to rain. Looks like it's pretty cloudy back in over there. So may get some more thunderstorms today. But if we do, we'll be ready for them. So until the next one, I will talk to everybody later. Have a good day and bye.